Hello again. I shouldn't have this thing. There's a few reasons why I shouldn't have this. I'm not a normal kind of Transformer collector. I'm a scavenger, basically. I go on to car boot sales, and and when I don't buy things from car boot sales, I buy them off of like discount shops and things like that. And I never ever pay full price for anything. Now, this was sent to me by a very, very kind gentleman that I know who works and lives in China, in Qingdao. And I went to China a couple of years ago, and I went round some of the markets in Shanghai. Now, the markets in Shanghai are full of hooky stuff, all like copies and things like that. If you've been there yourself, you'll know. And they're incredible, and the people there are really, really nice people, and you can haggle with them in the shops and get stuff for ridiculous money. Now, I know that you can buy these things online and everything, and this thing here is the Wei Jiang Commander M01. Because it's basically a reworked version of the Evasion Optimus Prime from Age of Extinction, but it's been retooled and made to look freaking awesome. Now, if you go to some of the shops in China, and there's stuff there, and it's so cheap, so cheap, it's ridiculous. I know for a fact that the guys who picked this up wouldn't have paid very much for it, because how much they charge people in Western countries is different to how much they charge people when they actually come from China. So he bought me this, and he sent it in the post, and it's incredible, absolutely incredible. But I don't think I should be having a toy like this. I think it's third party, and it's not my thing. It's not really what I wanted. I never actually sought out to have one of these kind of things. Yet here it is, and it's incredible. I think it's one of the most incredible pieces of plastic and die-cast I've ever held in my hand. It's amazing. The detail on this thing, you can look for yourself. The detail on the actual cab, and there's a slight little thing where the windows don't quite line up. Tiny, it's like a millimetre out, but the actual detail on the cab and the windows and the smokestacks and the back, and even the things like, if you look at where the trailer goes on there, the roof, and the petrol tanks at the side, and underneath it's very, very kibble free. It's quite good. Rubber wheels, as I said before, beautiful chrome on there. This thing's incredible. Absolutely incredible. It's so G1 accurate. It's astoundingly good. I'll just do a size comparison, because I know you all like size comparisons. Here he is, where I've discovered that he sizes fantastically well with the Human Alliance range. So here he is with Skeeds. There you go. So, as I say, this thing is just astoundingly good. It's astoundingly beautiful, and it's fantastically made. I didn't think that you could get somebody that wasn't a proper Takara Hasbro that could make something this nice, this beautiful. But obviously they can. Is this kind of infringing on a design that they've already done? Possibly. It is very, very similar to the Age of Extinction Evasion Optimus Prime, with a few little alterations. But it's just so goddamn gorgeous. It's just amazing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the transformation of this thing, and then you can see for yourself exactly what it entails to transform it. So first of all, you start by removing the petrol tanks, put them to the side. You need those later, I assure you. So then if you take the grill and you open and you get your fingernail underneath there, if I can get my fingernail under there, come on you swine. Oh, this is not going according to plan. It's very, very tight on this thing. I'm going to have to use the tool to get it under there. There we go. So now it's on. Now, if you untab the side pieces of these things, so that the whole front part will actually collapse down. So I'll pull that part out there, and I'll pull this part out here. Now, the front part, because it's so tightly, the tolerances on this thing are absolutely incredible. There we go. The whole front section will come down like that now. Now when you've got it like that, what you need to do is you need to take up the arms section, which are part of the cab, and you pull them up like so. Actually, tell a lie. What you need to do first is you need to unclip these cab parts at the back and bring them down like that. Like that, yeah? Then you need to pull these parts out and you fold them out like that. So then everything's basically open, ready to go. Now you take the arm sections, and you fold them up like so and like so. Yeah? Now take the middle section of the cab and just get it out of the way, put it back here, slightly exposing the head, but that can't be helped. Then we take this section here, we fold, no we don't do that first. We take these flaps at the back and we fold them round and fold them round, so they're basically they're out of the way, and like so. Then we take the arm section and we extend it all the way around, first folding down the mirrors, fold down the mirrors and extend it round, and then you can basically, bear with me a second while I do this because it's a little bit fiddly. There we go. So it goes 90 degrees on itself. Same with the other side, like so. Like so. And that's the most difficult part. So then when you get the actual arm, fold it around like so, fold these flaps down and you plonk them in place like that, putting the smokestack in. Same on the other side, put them like that, fold them in, click the smokestack in. Then you fold down these sections here at the top. So that section goes down like that. That section goes down like that. We're getting there. Then we need to bring this section back up here, which is the which was the front of the cab, and we need to plonk it over the top of the. Have I gone the wrong way? Have I gone slightly the wrong way? No. I think we're okay. There we go. That wants to go down like that. I've gone slightly wrong. Where have I gone wrong? Here, let's have a look. That goes up like that. That goes like that. That goes up like that. I'm making a right ash of this. Where have I gone wrong? Ah, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. That clicks in place like that, and then that comes down like that. That's it. Then these click into place on here somewhere. There we go. And that clicks in place on there. Like so. Sorry about the mess. Then you fold the chest plate in on that side and the chest plate in on that side. Then you bring his legs down, you split him at the knees, you bring the entire leg section around like so, till it's facing the other way. Then you bend the toe around the other way. Bring the leg down like that. Bring the toe around. And so his knee section is like so. Bring the hand, and the hand, and the hand, and the hand. Like that. And there, basically, without any messing about, let's make sure that that's right. And there you have Commander 01 Wei Jiang Optimus Prime KO kind of thingy. There you go. And that's him. Right, so sorry about that. Nearly done. So now we've got his arms and his and that's more or less the end of the transformation, but you need to fold up the wheel and you put the wheel up there like so, and you fold up the wheel and you put the wheel down up there like so, and then you get the mud flap on the bottom, and then that just folds around the wheel and then just tidies everything up, makes it all nice, and that is basically that. There's a few other little things that you can do on here just to add to the aesthetics of the whole thing. One of them is if you take the petrol tanks that you had from earlier on and you fold the little sections round, you can actually store them on the back of his on the back of his back, like so, because even from the behind this guy looks amazing, absolutely incredible. So yeah, there you go, absolutely glorious. Let's pick up the camera so you can actually see for yourself. Glorious face sculpt on this thing. It actually does come with a another face which shows the nose and the mouth and everything, but I decided to go with the one with the face plate on because it's classic, isn't it? And as you can see, the detail on the chest, the chrome, detail on the hips, on the wheels, on the feet, the flames on the legs. It's absolutely astoundingly beautiful. Get around the other side so you can see. I can see it myself. There you go. Gorgeous. So yeah, he has a few little tricks that you can do as well. If you open up the chest cavities, because the fingers are more or less articulated, they have like a mitten articulation. You can actually clasp the chest section like so. And then if you open up the front of the chest, as you can see inside, he has the matrix, which is a nice little touch. Don't think they needed to do that, but it's very nice. And this is actually die cast, which is lovely. Beautiful paint on there. Good little detail, nice little touch. Little things like that go a long way with me. I like stuff like that. Now, for all you articulation people, I'd just like to say I'm not going to do full articulation because this thing is ratcheted to the back knackers. It has every single kind of movement that you could possibly do. You can put it in 1,000,001 poses. There's no point me saying it lacks articulation here because it doesn't lack articulation anywhere. It's that damn good. So it comes with a shed load of accessories. One of the accessories we had an accident with this morning with the children, because if you're ever thinking about having a Transformer collection and children, let them play with the ones that you don't care about and the ones that are quite durable. Anything that's decent, tell them to keep away, like what they did to the axe this morning when they were playing with it and wanting to fight with it, and they smashed it. So they snapped that off, and I'll try and super glue that later. But the actual detail on this axe, so I'll just show you the detail on the axe, is lovely. Got some Some nice lettering on there, see-through plastic. It also comes with 2 really nice swords. So if you actually put the swords in his hand, to actually make him hold on to the swords is a little bit of a bit of a faff, because what you have to do is you have to fold his thumb down, and his thumb doesn't go over the top of it. It goes like that. And fold it like that, and put the thumb, put that in there. Fold it round. Then you have double-sworded Optimus Prime, which is always good. He also comes with, at the same time, a riot shield for some particular reason. I don't think I've ever seen this this shield thing before. So you can actually have him defending himself. Sword and shield, rather good. Shield is fantastic. It's got like a hinge section on the back, really well made, with some screw sections and some see-through plastic. But one of the best things about this guy is his main weapon, which if you take the petrol tanks, you take them off the back again, and you extend the section down like so, and you get this section and you open that up like so, like that, and you fold that section down, and then you fold it like that, I think, and then you peg these together. It creates his blaster weapon. So if you want to have him shooting the crap out of people, you can. Fits in there lovely. Nice big fat weapon. Very nice. Now, because I know you like size comparisons, here he is with Human Evasion, Human Alliance, Bumblebee. Now this is kind of like a weird moment for me, because Bumblebee represents everything that I am, that I thought I was as a Transformer collector, because he's slightly broken. He has no accessories with him. His head was missing, and it's replaced with Hound's head from a smashed up Hound that I found on the car boot sale. But I really like it. I think it's one of my favourite Transformers that I've ever had. And I wouldn't change the head on Bumblebee for the world, because it's what I am as a collector. I am that kind of collector. And this thing's made me think differently. This thing's actually made me think, should I be spending more on some Transformers? Should I be buying these third party and these beautiful pieces of plastic? Because that is art. I don't care what anybody tells you. I know somebody goes, oh, it's just a toy. That thing, I could put that in any single Transformer collection, even if they're not an Optimus Prime fan. Somebody will look at that and they will go, dear God, that thing is incredible. And it is. And I've never held a third party glorious piece of plastic before. Now I'm looking at all these ones that I think I'm going to have to get that. And I look at some of the ones that my friend can get me in China, and I'm going to try and get some of the Masterpiece figures. I've got to get them, because this thing it's changed me. I've been doing this video thing. This is my 12 months doing YouTube. So this is my year anniversary of doing videos. And I think I've come a long way, because I'm now involved with the communities on Facebook, and I've met some fantastic people. And I'm going to my first Transformer convention, hopefully this year. Work commitments committing. Well, I might have to go away again, because I go away quite a lot. And I feel that I've changed. In the last 12 months has been a fantastic journey. And is this the end of the journey for these kind of Transformers? Or is it this kind of Transformer? Or do I carry on doing both? do I carry on getting the ones? Because I still get a buzz out of finding stuff on car boots. I still get a real like buzz about finding things. Like just last weekend, found there were a young lad and he was selling off a load of his Transformers, and he had some great stuff, and they were £1 a piece. So I basically cleared him out of all this stuff, and yeah, I still enjoy that part of it. So anyway, that's been my yearly view. That's been my annual Transformer video. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the transformation, even though it was a little bit slapdash. I do everything slapdash, so get used to it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or anything you want to ask me about these kind of Transformers, or where we go from here, leave a comment below. I've met some fantastic people. Most of them, if you want to know what the really good Transformer reviewers, comment on these videos. So enjoy yourself, be nice to each other, buy Transformers, and I'll see you later.